Is renting an Airbnb for one day just to fish a private island worth the money? Today, we find out. What's cranking, wieners? Welcome to the beautiful state of Maine. And behind me is quite possibly one of the coolest Airbnbs we have ever rented, we've ever filmed at, and we've ever fished. Take a gander at this. So for the low price of $560 and technically 2 nights, you can have your own private island with an off-the-grid cabin surrounded by water. Beautiful water at that. We've got mist rolling over the hills of central Maine, loons cooing, fish jumping, and of course there's me, ready and willing to show you guys this amazing pad. So let's take a quick tour and I'll show you guys around. So you might be wondering how we got out to this island. Of course you can't take a car or a truck or a train or even a plane, but that has been our main source of transportation. I brought the boat out, launched at a nearby ramp, and about less than a quarter of a mile, we've sailed to our own private island for the day. Pretty sweet stuff. Look at this place. This is so cool. Wow. Absolutely stunning. Let's take a look inside. You know, guys, as someone who is always traveling on and off the water all across the country, it's important and dire that I have a reliable and sturdy wallet like this one right here, the Groove Life Stealth Wallet. Listen, in my late teens and early 20s, I used to have one of these big, bulky, 3-fold wallets. And to be honest, I used to walk around like an elementary school lunch lady with this thing in my back pocket because, to be quite honest, it felt like a brick. But with the Groove Life Stealth Wallet, that is not an issue. The Stealth Wallet is sleek, slim, and as tough as alligator gar scales. Believe me, that's really tough. Although compact, the Stealth Wallet doesn't sacrifice on space. This puppy right here can fit 14 cards, including a little hidden tray for 3 bills of cash. It's quite nice. For me personally, the reason why I like this wallet so much is it's small enough to fit in my backpack or the back of my pocket when we're doing some pond hopping in the hot Texas heat. And I don't have to worry about lugging around a big bulky wallet when we're going from spot to spot. And even though you can fit up to 14 cards in here, 6 cards, which I carry on a daily basis, still fit snug in here, so I don't have to worry about one of my credit cards slipping and falling in the lake and having a bass steal all of my credit card information. Believe me, it's happened. No, you don't understand, that wasn't me. I didn't order 3,000 pounds of earthworms and a truckload of shad. Yeah, obviously a bass has my credit card number. Okay, no, you need to decline that. Oh, they hung up. Oh my God. If your wallet is weighing you down on and off the water, it's time to check out Groove Life. Visit groovelife.com or check the link down in the description to get yours today. Now, let's get back to Airbnb Bassin. Wow. Here we are. This is quaint, it's rustic, and I'm getting some serious lumberjack vibes in here. Oh, I love Maine so much, and I especially love some of these unique cabins that are spread out all through across the state. This is definitely one of them. Here you have it. If you rent this island, this is where you'll be staying. Like I mentioned earlier, this is completely off the grid, so there is no power lines, there's no main electricity, there's no plumbing in this cabin. It's as if, you know, you were kind of living back in the olden days. So this is all run on solar power. There is actually no running water. If you want water, from what the host has told me, you've got to get it from the lake via bucket, bring it in, boil it if you want to drink it. If you just want to shower, of course, you could just dump it on your head. But let's take a quick tour. This is really cool. Let's start over here. It's a 1-bedroom. If you want to be fancy, this is technically like a studio cabin. If you're a Yankee from New York City, you'd call this a studio, but as a Mainer, you just say, well, it's just a cabin. First and foremost, the entire cabin is pretty much made up of wood and this stone. Very cool. I'd like to know more history about this because this building does look old. This is not like something that is made to look very outdoorsy and old. It is old for sure. Let's see. Oh wow, look at this. The host is into cars. Ford GT. Very nice. Got some books here. Yahtzee and Uno. Oh, probably my 2 favorite games. It's like every white person's favorite game to play during taco night. Some games over there, first aid kit, nice rocking chair. Over here, I believe, is your heater. So there is also propane on this island, and this is a propane heater. So if you wanted to come here in the wintertime, ride your snowmobile, or you could even walk out to this island when the lake freezes, because it will, you could just walk out here, turn that heater on. It's 72 degrees, it's beautiful, we won't be using that. But you can see where all the propane line goes. This is a propane lamp. These are pretty unique. I actually had one of these in my old cabin. Doesn't run electricity, it's actually propane light. I'm not gonna turn it on though, because I don't want to burn this place down. Nice little couch for lounging. Of course, if you spend all day catching brook trout and smallmouth, oh, you could unwind right here. Normally, when I'm sitting on a couch in Texas, we're saying we're catching largemouth, but not a whole lot of largemouth down here in Maine. Another rocking chair. They really like the rocking chairs in here. You could just chill here, rock your child to sleep after spending all day tending to the farm and hiking through the prairies. Drawers, empty, soaps, things of that nature. They really set you up really nice. This also comes with an AC unit, which is pretty nuts for an off-the-grid cabin. I imagine you couldn't run this too much. That would drain and suck a lot of battery. Here's the first bed. This is a queen-size bed, so this place technically does sleep 4 comfortably. I bet you could put your least favorite friend on the couch if you wanted to and sleep 5. But you got a queen-size bed over here. In between the other 2 beds, you've got a sweet old-fashioned fireplace, which is really cool. You don't see these too much anymore. That is a wood-burning fireplace. Nice little picture of a duck. All my waterfowl folks out there, what kind of duck is this? It's not a wood duck, is it? No, but it's a stunning duck.
It's a wood duck.
Oh, it is a wood duck. You're right. It is a wood-in duck. That's pretty cool. Nice little signage there. Just makes, again, just to reinforce the vibe up here. It's North Woods, baby. You know what it's all about. 3 bunks, which is pretty impressive. Definitely would hit your head constantly if you were sleeping up there. That's pretty close to the ceiling, but you could get the job done. Oh, God, dang it. Towels, nice linens. This place is really clean for an off-the-grid cabin. A lot of times these cabins get overrun with mice, bugs. Trust me, I know. I got a cabin up in Maine, and it's a lot newer than this one, and I still get critters all the time. Actually, one of my neighbors had a bit of a hiatus, and when he came back from vacation, he walked into his cabin and there was a squirrel, a family of squirrels playing, you'll never believe this, but poker. Yeah, they had claimed his house. No, I'm just kidding. They weren't playing poker, but he did have a family of squirrels living in his house, and one of them was sitting around on his counter. So that does happen up here, but this place, I'm not seeing any sign. They keep it really clean. Really cool cooking station right here, big cutting boards. This is awesome. This would be a sweet spot to cook up some brown trout or some smallmouth. In Maine, you can keep as many smallmouth as you want in some lakes. I don't know about this one, but Mainers do love to eat bass, which would probably make a lot of Wisconsin, Illinois, and Minnesota anglers very, very sad. Makes me sad, but I must say, smallmouth is delicious. What's this? Is this a stove? Oh no, this is just a, oh yeah, it is an old stove. That's really cool. I think this might be a legit old stove. One of the ones that we saw in a previous Airbnb video was a new one made to look old, but this one does look older for sure. I wonder who makes it. Very cool. Kitchen counter. You could put your, oh, look at that. Folgers. They got Folgers. That's how you know you're in a blue collar setting. Got the Folgers, solo cups for a bit of beer pong, little BP, tons of off. We got stuff for ticks, mosquitoes. Maine has got crazy bugs. Matter of fact, when I hopped out of the truck this morning, I had a tick that was making its home in between my toes. So it's crazy bad. Hand soap, everything you need to clean. A mirror, you could daze it yourself if you're very vain while you're washing dishes. Trash can, and a fridge, which is also very impressive for an off-the-grid cabin. Usually, you know, you bring like a cooler or something like that if you're going to one of these places that is disconnected from civilization. But this place has got everything you would really need. Of course, right in the middle, you've got this cool, looks like 1950s tabletop. My mom would absolutely love this. She's into the old kind of 1950s diner look. And that's exactly how old this looks. This looks like it's at least 7 years old. Ask me, I'm basically an expert on furniture and how old things are. I'm just talking out of my ass if you couldn't tell. Not a whole lot of light in this cabin. You've got like basically 2, or there you go, Caleb just hit his head on one of them. You basically got 2 lights right here that you can turn on and off. During the daytime, you can just leave the blinds open, you get a ton of natural light in here, and it looks really cool. But this space is awesome. I'm sure you guys are getting the vibe that I'm getting right now, and it feels so cozy. This would be a great place to hunker down with the family or with a group of guys, and you could bring your boat out here and literally be 5 feet from the dock ready to fish, which is every angler's dream. But that's it. There's not much. What?
Where's the bathroom?
Oh, the bathroom. You're right. Where is the bathroom? There's a kitchen. Wait, hang on. There's a kitchen, there's a fireplace, there's beds. Bathroom. There's no bathroom. Is the sink? You don't pee in the sink, do you? I know someone who does. I know somebody who does pee in the sink. Yeah, I know someone who does pee. Let's go find the bathroom. This is confusing. Also, this door is very confusing too. There we go. Where do you go pee? I'm confused. I didn't read anything in the listing like, does this place come with a, like, where do you go poop poop? Maybe it's over here, I don't know. Oh, failed to mention too. Not only do you get an island, and a main cabin, but it also comes with an old-fashioned traditional lighthouse, which I don't know if it's still working. Let's check it out. Wow, that's so cool. Wow, lighthouses are crazy. Hello? Can you imagine? Oh! We found the pooper. Dude, this might be one of the only Airbnbs you can rent where the lighthouse has been retrofitted into a turlet. It's a compost turlet. That's pretty freaking cool. Wow, dude, this is nuts. I wish you guys could smell this. Imagine the scent of a literal poop dungeon that has also doubled as a lighthouse. Oh, that's fantastic. It's good aroma. They should bottle that up, put it in a candle, and sell it to folks at Hobby Lobby. But there you have it. We found the toilet. So it's an outdoor john, but it's a nice outdoor john because it's not a hole in the ground. It's a compost toilet, and these are pretty common too in a lot of cabins that I've visited in Maine or in remote parts of Canada. That's pretty neat though. It's a nice use of space, I suppose. There's really no use for lighthouses anymore due to the fact that we've just evolved as sailors and sea captains, and you've got good maps and electronics. But back in the day when you didn't have any of that, it was nice to have a lighthouse. It would illuminate land masses so that big boats wouldn't hit. I can't imagine there being too many big boats out here, but this could have been at use at one point in time. Regardless, it looks sick. So while we're out here, let's take a look at some of the other things on this island. It's a very tiny island. This is probably less than a freaking quarter acre. Oh, wow, look at this. Here's the shower. Oh, dude, this is cool. Whoa. So this is the shower. I'm guessing there's a pump that runs from the lake. It's weird. They said that there was no running water, but this looks like it works, or maybe the running water is not working. Outdoor showers are really cool. So it looks like it also has a hot water feature too, which is very luxurious for something like that. There's the exhaust for the hot water too. Probably runs on propane and pulls water from the lake itself. That's so neat. Wow. Outdoor toilet, outside shower. Dude, it's nature, baby. This is beautiful. We're gonna circumnavigate this whole island. Looks like there's a shed in here, locked up, not for our use. Probably tools in here, maybe a lawnmower. It'd probably take you 2 seconds to mow this lawn. Oh God, Caleb, watch out. Oh geez, I thought that was real. Oh my gosh. I thought that was a Wile E. Coyote. Man, did you get scared? Oh my God, my heart is palpitating. Deep breath, John. Okay, well, hey there, fella. He's friendly. He don't bite. Well, there you go. Maybe you're wondering, maybe you're not, but I'm guessing they have this here to keep geese away. And also probably there to scare pansies like myself. But anyway, good boy. That's pretty much the whole island. You guys got the whole gist. There also is a outdoor propane grill and a fire pit. So you could roast Wiener Schnitzels, you could do s'mores. You could also put your big 6-pound smallmouth over the pit and grill it Honolulu style. But yeah, I mean, this place is actually so cool. It's nice to have a place that walks the fine line of feeling like you're outside in like the true wilderness, but also having the amenities and luxuries like AC, like a fridge, and like some running water and heat and cool air. But yeah, this place legitimately has it all. I would love to know more about this if this has like been around for a long time. I mean, Maine's a pretty old state, so who knows? Maybe we'll find out more throughout the day. But you guys get the gist. There's the tour of our island, our cabin. What do we usually do next after this, Caleb? Is it?
Go eat.
We go eat, maybe. I think there's a Game Works down the road. Maybe, no, we can't do it. Oh, I know what we can do. Let's do some fishing. If there's one thing I've learned over the years of fishing this beautiful state, it is that this time of year, there's only one thing you need to be throwing, and that is a Guggen blooper. Specifically in the Midnight Club, just straight black with a little green tail. And hopefully I show you why. Now we've got the boat, which we obviously are gonna use at some point, but I wanted to get started on the bank, just seeing as we rented this private island, it's more fitting to just fish off of it, right? So we're on basically this huge flat. This island, of course, is out of the water, but around the island is some shallow rocks. And this is a perfect place for big smallmouth to come and pull up to and eat bugs and little tiny bait fish right after they're done spawning. Bro, I'm literally an island boy right now. This is insane. Is that a dead meme, or can I still joke about that, being an island boy? I guess those guys got a little weird there at the end, so maybe I shouldn't claim being an island boy. I got it on the GoPro, it's fine. I'm not saying it again. I'm not, this isn't staged, dude. This is all uncut. This is raw. I am Aaron Weeb. This is uncut angling. 0 cuts. Oh my gosh. I got goofed. I got absolutely goofed. I was talking about my buddy Aaron Weeb, and I got boofed. Actually, you know what's funny is I brought up his name and a smallmouth bit my lure, so clearly there's something to that. I got absolutely boofed. They're not really, that one didn't eat it too well. Pretty sure there's hooks on here. Let's try that again. Supposedly there's smallmouth bass in this lake, some bluegill, and then also brown trout, which I have never caught in the state of Maine. They're not, I don't think they're native. I think they're stocked by Maine DNR. So it'd be really cool to catch a brown trout. There's really not a whole lot of brown trout fisheries where I'm at, where I live and reside temporarily in Maine. So I'm kind of excited about that. But for now, we're gonna see if we could walk before we run and chase after fish I have little to no experience chasing. There we go. Oh, I'm on. I just saw a little rock out there. Casted right to it. Oh no, he's got me in some nasty stuff. Don't come off, old girl. What do we have? Running right at me. What happened? What's going on? This fish is running right at me. This might be a good bass. This might be a good fish. Wow, this thing's going crazy right now. Ooh, nice smallmouth. First fish on the island. That's so cool, man. That's so cool. My first Maine brown bass of the season. And a good one at that. Here, Bubba. Oh gosh, don't fall in the water. That's not great. Ooh, come here. Come here. Oh, look at that. My first bass ever caught on a private island. A nice Maine smallmouth. Well, as you can see, I'm no longer throwing the popper because as soon as I picked that thing up, I lost my clouds and the wind rolled in. So I had to adapt, and I threw a little 3-inch Guggen Kraken Craw Jr. on a shaky head, and she wanted it. Beautiful fish. First of many to come. Now that I've scratched the bank fishing itch, I think it's time to send this guy back and hop on the boat and do some exploring on this beautiful little lake. Back she goes. Thanks for biting, old girl. That was so nice. Whew. And she done frayed my line up. Goodness gracious. It's getting real oppy outside. There we go, I'm on. Fish on, baby. On the cranko bait. Oh yeah. Whew. Feisty little guy. One on the bank, now one on the boat. Catching smallmouth on cranks is honestly so much fun. You okay? How's your health insurance? I almost just killed Caleb. Well, we hooked 2, only landed 1. Throwing a little craw-colored crankbait, similar to kind of what I just caught that fish on. It was a craw imitation, so I want to move around a little bit more, see if I can get him fired up with a hard bait. And that one lunched it. There's one, another one. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a better one. He ate it right at the boat. Nice big old lean post spawner. This thing doesn't even want to fight. Oh, come here. Come here. Wow, that's a nice fish. Literally, we haven't even really left the private island. I'm just kind of doing circles around this thing. And we got a nice one here. Oh, awesome, dude. Catching smallmouth bass with your own little private island in the background. It's like a sore wiener, folks. You just cannot beat it. Send her back. Later, Stinkus. Thanks for fighting. Ooh, there we go. Fish on. Decent one. There we go. Just had to find a little bit of rock. Find the rock, find the smallmouth. We had like 2 different weather days in one. It was super cloudy and calm. Now it's sunny and windy. I just had to find a little bit of rock. We're about a couple miles away from, ooh, nice fish. A couple miles away from our island. And we're catching fish, baby. So much fun. I missed this state. I missed this state. Let's get him up. Get him up, get him up, get him up. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Chunky little 2-pound small jaw. There we go, man. This is why we came up north, to beat the heat, escape the arid temps of Texas, and go catch some fish up shallow, cranking. Nice pass. One last look, and we're gonna send her back. Thank you. Later, Stinky. He had craws in his mouth too. I saw a little antenna sticking out. That's probably why he ate my craw crankbait. Right now I'm just fishing like 11 feet of water, casting at about 4 to 5, and I'm using this little craw colored crankbait. It's a good indicator when you're catching fish on a craw crankbait and you're seeing crawfish in the gullets of the fish. Just kind of working above the rocks, ticking the rocks every now and then. Usually when I hit rocks, that's when I get bit. Let's see if we can get another. 2 pounds. Oh, I'm hooked up too. Did we just double, bro? Did we just double? Oh, mine's a little smaller. Mine's a little bit smaller and slightly stinkier. Oh my goodness. But just full of gumption. Full of piss and angry. Oh, you got a nice one, man. It's a long post-spawn 3-pounder. Probably a 2-pounder right now. Oh, man. Cheers. To smallmouth and renting our own private island. Oh, hang on, fish. Fish on the crankbait. I don't know if this thing is small or if it's, oh, no, that's not bad, it's a good one. He duped me. This one burped on it, just a little burp, but it's a good one. It's one of the better ones. Crankbaiting for smallmouth is kind of sweet. It's kind of sweet, especially on a lake you've never fished before, or I guess I've never fished before. Maybe you fished here before, but not me. Not this guy, I've never fished here before. Let's go. This is so much fun, man. Just steady wanking on him. Steady wanking on him. Find the rock, cast the crank, acquire smallmouth. It's really that simple. It's the beauty of Maine. Later, big boy. Yoink. Oh my gosh, I got absolutely bent. Whew. Just a wee little guy, but he freaking stroked it. He stroked it. My smallest fish of the day, and it's still a nice, healthy 1-pounder. This lake and this whole location is stunning. You're right near some sweet elevation. The water's clean, it's clear, it's fairly peaceful, and then it's a tiny enough lake where you're not gonna have a ton of boat traffic. And on top of that, your boy, Stinky McGee, the ultimate wiener, can still come out here and just catch fish after not fishing Maine for almost over a year. I like this lake a lot. I like the Airbnb a lot. The vibes, they are immaculate, you know. I mean, I think the only thing that we could really ask for is a nice cold drink and a cheeseburger, but we're probably gonna end up doing that later. Regardless, this place is so much fun. Oh, there's one. Got him. Got him. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. Fired up little piss missile. Ate it right at the boat too. My Lord. These guys are feisty. I don't even know what number this is, but I think it's like 8 or 9. Piss missiles. We've slowly trolled our way back to the island. Gonna work around this, fish the circumference, and head back in. Nice fish. Just a fat, chunky little stocky one. Ooh, 1-pound smallmouth curls, so nice. Later. Later, Stinkus McCrinkus. Ooh, good rock. Good. Oh my gosh. Absolutely punished it. Absolutely punished it. Just find a little bit of rock and they are on it, dude. They are steady on it. Stalemate. I don't know who's gonna go first. Oh, that was a good one. Gosh darn it. Dang-nammit. It's all right. He's got buddies for sure. Every time I find a little bit of rock like this, it's game on. Watch. Let's see if I can do a no-look hook set on this next fish. Wait for it. Snag. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness. We got the boat spot locked. It's anchored down. And I'm just behind the boat, just casting as far as I can on this windy flat. And they are chewing. We traveled all around this lake, and it just so happens some of the best fishing we found is right back at the Airbnb. The island bite. This is awesome, dude. I feel like a toddler in a candy store. I feel like Peric in the produce aisle. That's how I feel like right now. Oh, look at that. I mean, just a stunning fish. And they're just hammering it too. It's just so much fun. one might come off. Oh, got her. Long, lean, and mean crawdad eating machines. This one's all tigered up. Whew. Let's freaking go. Back in the Wawa. So sad. We are back. Oh my gosh, I almost just fell. We are back at the island in Maine. What an experience. These Airbnb videos have been so much fun. I've seriously enjoyed them. I think you guys have seriously enjoyed them. It allows me the opportunity to incorporate some traveling, some different elements aside from just fishing. And I want to bring you guys along with and show you some of these amazing places that you yourself at home can even rent. Now, it's the end of the video, unfortunately. I hate to say goodbye, but this is also the part of the video where I give my overall John B rating, which doesn't matter, my rating doesn't matter, but this is my overall rating, what I think of this place in a numerical value. So therefore, without further ado, let's start with the fishery. So granted, this is not a private lake like some of the other ones we've filmed, but it is still a really good lake. It's public, and we really didn't see that many people fishing today. I think we caught a little over like 20 smallmouth. Caleb was even fishing too, and he was catching. He actually caught, I think, the biggest fish of the day. I don't know if we got that on camera, but it was a honking smallmouth. So I want to say the fishing is amazing. The lake is beautiful. It's very peaceful and tranquil. I'm gonna say fishing-wise, I'm gonna say a solid 7.5. I know that may seem harsh, but 7.5 only because there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of big smallmouth here, and there's not a whole lot of variety. This place really only has smallmouth and brown trout to offer. So although the fishing was good, it was solid, it wasn't like the best I've ever experienced in Maine, so I'm giving it a 7.5. Now for the Airbnb, our rental. The space in of itself is sick. Having your own little tiny quaint island where you can bring your family and friends is really cool. And this is rare. You don't see a whole lot of these on Airbnb. And if you do, they're usually booked all the way to next year. But this one was very easy to get to. It was accessible. It's nice. It's got all the amenities that you need for a full weekend of chilling. And yeah, I like the inside. It's not very spacious, obviously, but you kind of want that with a cabin, right? You don't want to like rent $1 million cabin. Like that's not a cabin, that's a mansion. But this feels like a cabin. It feels like I'm really up here. Matter of fact, now I'm looking at this place was built in 1937, which is really cool. This place is almost 100 years old. What I'm trying to say is I really like this place. So therefore, I'm gonna give this cabin an 8 out of 10, which is a really good rating. We've yet to experience, I think, an 8.5 or a 9. Hopefully one of these days we do. But if you rent this place, you get your own lighthouse, you get your grill, you get your property, you can bring the dogs. It's absolutely stunning. And of course, you can tie up your boat and do a bit of dibba dangling. But anyway, I'm peacing out, signing out. Thank you guys for watching this video. We'll catch you on the next one. And as always, folks, keep fishing, never stop.